All right, so we're on. Hi everyone, whoever's watching. I will be streaming live parts of redesigning the Claritask website. Um, the current website, this is actually on my local host on my computer. So my current Claritask website looks like this. And right now I'm working on a desktop monitor. So it's about 21 inch, I think, 18, between 18 and 21. Not really sure. It's a very old monitor. My laptop broke recently. I spilled coffee on it, so I'm basically using my laptop as a hard drive because keyboard doesn't work, battery doesn't work. It has to be hooked up to the power the entire time. So recently I jumped on working on a desktop sort of setup, and I really like it because I feel more focused. It's much slower to sort of work. A laptop gives you the ability to work quickly with the trackpad, with the shortcuts. And when I jumped working on the desktop monitor and having the actual keyboard and a mouse, I realized that um, it's so much more mindful and more focused. I'm making better work because I have to really uh, work at the thing that I'm working on. With a laptop, it's me jumping across many things, code and social media, just having everything on my fingertips. I think that's just is not very productive. So this is the current website. It was the reason I mentioned the monitor, working on a desktop monitor, is that I designed this website a while back, um, tweaked tweaked it a couple of times, but it was launched around last year when I launched Claritask, so in 2019, and I just tweaked it here and there. And it's very big because I worked on it on a laptop, and I think working on a laptop, like it makes you feel like type is sort of good. But when you jump on a desktop setup, I can see that I really have to move my head and read the copy. Like I wish it was so much smaller and narrower. And I'm going to attempt. I'm actually gonna. The idea is to get it done today. So whatever I do on this live stream, it's going to be me redesigning the whole thing and launching it live. Claritask website is static. There's no CMS or of any kind. It's all HTML, CSS. I don't even think there's JS in it. Let me just look at it quickly. Yeah, so there is actually JS, but I don't think I use it, to be honest. Um, there might be an actual use for it. Let me see. I'm guessing it's the drop down menu box feature. So this got to be on. I think this is numbering for when you get to the bottom, I think here. Not on this page, but if I go to features, I think this these numbers here, that's what it is. Because what would happen is I would add a feature here like midway, and then when it was static completely without JS, I would have to renumber everything according to whatever I placed the new feature. So I do that now with JS. So JS will do the counting for me. And then the other one is a menu toggle, which I don't know if it works honestly. Let me see. I guess it, yeah, it doesn't. I removed it. So I forgot to remove the JS for it. So on mobile, you would have um, a button here saying toggle menu. So I'll remove that. But let me just clean up my browser a bit here. I'm going to minimize this. That's a client work. And then I'm going to keep this. Let me close here. I will remove the live one as well. I don't need that. I don't need view source. I don't need that. What I need is Sublime Text. So I'll open a new window and I will open up the files, Claritask files. So let me see, this is the one I want to work on. Um, so you see everything is HTML, so there's no CMS of any kind. And the reason I did that is that I want my page to be super fast. I don't want it to go to a database because there's really not many updates on it on the actual static side of things. Um, on the new website, I plan to have a user talk, so that's gotta be hooked to some CMS. However, on the new website, I have my blog, which is actually working off of CMS. It's hooked up to Expression Engine, uh, on which I have actually one of my friends works on. So Jace Richardson is actually works at the company that bought Expression Engine, and he actually works on the CMS. I'm very excited about that because I use Expression Engine for the past 10 years probably since its version. Uh, how do I remove this stuff from here? Let me see. QuickTime Player, float on top, but why is it showing? Why is it showing my? Oh, it's not now. Okay, let me see. If I wanted to like remove it like as farther as possible, but it's not happening. Will that do that? No. How do I remove the controls? Oh, if I go below, it does that. What? Oh, that's weird. So if I go up, it won't. If I go down, and if I go again, all right, that's super odd. I wish this could be smaller so you don't see my face. But the reason I have my face on here, I want to show how I guess my thinking behind what I'm doing. So maybe I'll leave it on. If I get really tired from it, I'll remove it. But let me close the blog. Blog is nice. I like it the way it works. I should post more on it. It's nice. It's like a one. It's actually two views. It's the landing and the actual article. I like that. That's fine. So let me go back to this page here, and I'll show you everything um, that I want to work on. So I'll remove that as well. I have some notes from Obviously Awesome when I was reading it, the book by April Dunford, which talks about positioning, and these are some of the notes that I took while this while reading that book. So it was a while ago, and I don't know if this is gonna make sense to me, if it's useful to me today, because with the new website, I want to go really technical and really. I want to be more clear cut. I don't want to reinvent the wheel because um, moving forward, I will simplify Claritask even more. I'll remove features, clean up everything, and want to um, want to say what it is without a lot of marketing jargon fluff things. Um, this is the big file, the big Word doc file that I based off these sort of um, features, benefits, and value. I could look at that, but I'm not really sure. Maybe look at it quickly. Um, when jumping between various projects, client projects, Claritask, etc., it's very hard to know where you left off. So I usually like to either leave a note for myself. Um, I forgot to open Claritask. Where I left off, or just something that lets me know like what I was working last time I was on it. So let me go to the website project here. These are some of the notes that I've posted here. Scrum's goal. These are a lot of things here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll get inundated. I'll just stop working if I go through all that. So let me just start a new project, and I'll say new Claritask website. And what do I want to do with it is let me add some tasks here. So first things first is my tagline on homepage. And then I'll add some ideas. So I'll just make this a task, and then I'll go inside of there, and I'll say smaller copy, possibly no JS at all. Enter typeface. I really want to use this typeface. Right now is I think Chivo, which I like. Claritask is actually uses that typeface as well. I like these eyes with slabs on top and bottom. But I like the Enter typeface because it's very clean. It's made for web. Um, so this is the intertypeface family that I will use. The X height is very tall, which makes the capital letters look smaller than usual and text more readable. So it's perfect for web. If I look at Chivo, I don't know if it's Chivo. I'll keep saying Chivo. So if you look at Chivo, it's a little bit higher. It's not that much. I mean, it's pretty close to what Inter is doing, but I like it that it was done with the notion of using it on the web. I love the numbers. The numbers are incredible. The weights are great. Um, the typefaces on the type size on smaller sizes looks really great. Spacing is perfect. I really love this typeface, so I will use this on the new website. And then I have a couple of different websites here that I wanted. This one is not. This one I was looking at just for learning what it is. So I'm just gonna do this for later. I'll just add here a task, just a quick task for myself. So I'll just put it on resources. I'll check this out later. I'm working from home today, so if you hear any noises in the back, it's my kids screaming or doing what they do on a daily basis. So just close that out. I'll put my face back on here. Right, so hey, let me just check real quick. There are 0 viewers here, so I'm just gonna shoot at my friends. How do I do that? So I'll click here, get the link, and I'll just go here. I'll just put it on Twitter. What the heck? Um, open to be judged. Okay, so hey friends, I am live streaming my new Claritask. What? Live streaming myself designing and deploying new Claritask. Claritask website. Join in to watch on YT. And I'll add a little celebrating emoji. It's my favorite emoji of all problem. There it is. It's on the first spot because I use it so much. All right. Phew. Okay, so I'll tweet that. And yeah, so open for judgment. Please shoot at me. I will. One thing about me designing, a while back, when I launched Claritask website for the first time, I had a friend at the co-working space asking me, "Hey, so how did you build Claritask?" And I was surprised. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, like he was meaning like with what kind of framework, like CSS or I don't know if Tailwind was at the time, Bootstrap. And I said with my hands. So I'm saying that to you too. Like I hard code my CSS from scratch and my HTML. Everything is done by hand, no framework. So hopefully you don't have a lot. Well, if you have stuff to tell me, you can reply on Twitter, etc. So, anyways, I was looking at Notion way back. Why do I have this here? Oh, okay. So these are notes. I'm going to flank on Notion. What? I don't even know what kind of email I'm logged in here with. Oh crap! I have to log into my email now. Okay, I won't do that. So let me go. Jira. I was looking at Jira. Was it? Okay. I'll look at Jira again. Okay, so what do I like here? I like the monochromacity of it. I guess the bluish that is sort of leading the way. And Jira is huge. I don't plan to have all these like different sort of blocks of text. What I'm looking for is a tag line, and I want to have a recording of me doing showcasing maybe for 20 seconds what Claritask is. I pretty much have like preconceived ideas that have been going through my mind for the past month or so. So I'll use those as a leading sort of guide for me today. But the excuse me, for the first goal is to just have everything smaller and be it more. Probably will remove the menu completely and have it all just sitting nicely. Have people register. Have a button here that says register and showcase what it is. Okay. All right. So let me go back to. I don't know if I like Jira anymore, to be honest. All right. So I will. I don't know if I should keep this open. I don't like it anymore, so I'll close that up. Trello, let me see if I liked anything in Trello back when I started redesigning the website. So one thing I think I'm going to pick up from Trello is not having a menu at all. Sort of having this area where you talk about the value and then just a sign up button. I don't know if I'm going to have the email here because I have to hook it up to my application in the back and I really don't have the time. The idea is to get it done today and shipped. Work with any team. I like these stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll have those. But I'm looking more maybe for that video to explain a lot of those things. Maybe some of the features. And actually what I want to do here is a good thing to remember actually. Intertypeface. So one thing I want to do is have some story below the tagline. So what I wanted to say was I want like a I my tagline I think is going to be mindful multitasking. That's the tagline I want to use because that's how I use Claritask. I multitask between different workspaces here. This is my consultancy. This is Claritask. This is another app that I have locally. These are some other stuff that I worked back in the day, or maybe like this is some product that I have with my friends. I'm not active on it anymore that much. This is my um, personal area, personal tasks, workspace. So I jump between various things, and Claritask allows me to do that without being overwhelmed. Because for one, I know that my tasks. What did I just do? I just closed it. Some story, message below tagline. Um, so I jump between things, and the way I do that is I don't have to go to each project. I do a couple of things. I either go to my favorite tasks, which are right here, a couple of them, from various projects, so I can quickly go to that project. This is something that I use for my when I'm brain merging and etc. It's a documentation for self, and I just jump quickly to something big that I'm doing. Um, this is something that I'm currently working on. Maybe I leave it on for a couple of days. So this is a client project, and I always know that I'm working on it. So I can click, I can unclick this working, and it won't appear there. So if I'm working on Claritask website, so I'll just say here Claritask website. I'll put the timer on, and that timer will click the working button as well, and I'll have it sitting here. Wherever I go on Claritask, I'll have the task that I'm focused on right now. And then the other thing is I can go to this tab here, and it shows me all the most recent tasks that I interacted with. So you can see here the last three ones that I just clicked on: the Git documentation, the client task, and then this one. So I can go down the list. I think it pulls out of 50 latest ones. The red ones are the deleted ones. These are completed, the green ones. I can just hide that. Oh, it's kind of working slow, man. The OBS makes my computer slow. And that's how I mindfully multitask and Claritask. I can go back. And if I have an idea, like you saw me do before, if I have a quick idea, like I go click there, add a task. So I'm on this project right now, new Claritask website, and I want to add a blog. What a task here, that new idea I had, and it's quickly created there. I can click on it, add some more subtask, and then I close that, and I'm still here on this project. So I quickly went there. So that's sort of, I move between stuff and Claritask fairly easily like that. I even have the calendar, which I don't use that much, to be honest. But if I have something pressing, like today, I have to go to the bank, it's probably a good thing to add here. So go to the bank. And I want to have that Claritask, so I'll say bold, which is my consultancy, because that's what it has to do with. And I'll just say business. So my task is added there, is due today. I'll assign it to myself. Due date has already, and yeah, what is important, urgent, yeah, both. So it's sitting right there, so I can do that. Anyways, let me go to the new Claritask website project. I was talking about Trello. I like some of the things here, and they have the entire menu um, down here. Which I don't know. We'll see what I'll do. Maybe I'll have some of the menu somewhere. So I like that about them. I'll keep that there. Asana. Why do I have all these things here? I guess coming from Google. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see if anyone's on watching. So I have 0 viewers still. Yay. Okay. Well, this live stream will be sitting as a full-on video, so you can watch later. It'll be a couple of hours probably. I don't know how YouTube does that. This is my first time. Is it my first time doing this? I guess it is. So I'll close that. And then I have Asana. Yeah, I like them. I like that it's clean. I don't know if I'm going to have the menu. Maybe I'll just mention the pricing and what people are mostly interested on. I like the logos. I don't have their logos, like these clients. I have some really solid clients, but not many people know them. This is nice that they have some working GIF here. I'll have a video. I'll record a video, me running through Claritask quickly. It's nice. I'm not sure I like the whole whiteness, like cloudy, sort of faded. Oh man. Okay, so this is read GQ reviews. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, this is how many task management apps are there. This is what I'm competing with. Oh my god. No. I should open a coffee shop. Okay. Get better work done. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like this. I love footers. I'll show you a new website I'm working on for a client. Z clients. A friend asked me why you put Z clients for client folders. So I'll show you why. So this is my local host, and these are some of the Claritask projects. These two I should delete probably. The blog, Claritask app, the new web. This is my local invoicing app. And then I have Z clients, and the reason it's Z clients is because I want the folder to be at the end of the list. So that's why I have Z clients. So this is a new client website. I'll go to the festival page. This is what I'm working on currently. It's in progress. And this is the footer, so let me go to the home page and show you more of it. So as you scroll down, this is some areas here and some little tiny movements. And then you have the footer right in your face. So I like having big footers, sort of congratulating people that reached the end, but then they don't have to go up because everything is accessible from here, from main links, even secondary links that are not above, and then contact info and such, and then going back on top. So I like that about Asana. I don't know if I should have them on. I'll probably just close them up. Maybe for reference, if I want to see like how they did these things. Trello. What else can I look at? Basecamp now. I don't like that anymore. A lot of people told me like, hey, like it's sort of the same thing. All right, I'll tell you a story. Like you're gonna think that I'm trying to like sell or whatever. Basecamp used to have the lady on fire going nuts over her technology here, and then they had something before Basecamp or something. And then I did this. I did my website with the way it is now, and my copy used to be tagline used to be bigger here. Everything is actually skewed somehow. This used to be in the center. Anyways, when I did this, people like a lot of people would tell me like, "Hey, it looks like Basecamp." And the funny thing is that Basecamp did this after I did mine. Not saying they copied me. If they did, that's awesome. But it just goes to show you like when you're famous, people think that they're copying you. So when you're not famous, anything you do is like, oh hey, that looks like them. But anyways, I don't think it does anymore. My copy used to be more centered. Anyways, I want this a lot of this stuff here. I used to have these stars before they had them. I used to have here because I was in Capterra and technology advice, and they asked me like, can you put these stars somewhere above? And I put them up here, and then lo and behold, I look at Basecamp a little bit later, and they had these added there. I mean, the bar was there, the copy and everything. So if they copied me, that's amazing. I don't even, they don't know about me. Maybe they do. I reply sometimes to Jason and DHH. Um, anyways, let me go back, close Basecamp. How about I close everything? Maybe I'll open them up later. Intero will keep here because I want to look at things. And these are some of the copy I can use. I can use some of this stuff. Anyways, let me go back to the structure and I'll come back to this. I'll keep this open as well. So let me see. I can just move everything in the same window. Okay, let me just close OBS quickly here and have nothing on my QuickTime I need, Spotify I need. By the way, this is what I'm listening at. It's really nice for working, sort of. Take a nice beat to it. A bunch of different songs. House focus. Okay, let's see. All right. So let me go to here. Sublime text. Open up my home. View. All right. So spread. Where am I? Is this? Spread clarity in your team. Oh, okay, that's the one. All right, so this one, that's the first thing I want to do. I want to say mindful multitasking. I don't know if I should divide it or not. It's probably better like that. Mindful multitasking. Okay, cool. I'll go up on the menu and I will clean that up a bit. So let me just go to menu here. Why features pricing support? So I will take those off for now, see what happens, and the menu. So I'll just comment that out and leave the, like such. And this is causing me issues here. I'll just comment these out by HTML. So I'll do that. No, it doesn't do that. I'll just do this, and then if I ever open it up, I can see that. Okay, so let me just do inspect elements so it's not showing my cached CSS or JS, and make it a pop-up so I don't see it. All right, cool. All right. Oh, I forgot. I need my interfamily font. So let me just download that. Okay. We'll go here and here and here, and then I'll be on fonts. So there's Chivo there, and I'll say save. Okay, save that. Okay. Okie dokie. So just give me a second here. All right. One thing I want to know here, if I have to take off, like how do I pause this? I can end it. Is that right? No, I'll just go display keep capture. All right, just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. I want to shoot my link. Okay, I just want to tell my friends that I'm on here if anybody wants to look at what I'm working on. All right, it's taking forever. How's my video is good? Let me just pause this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I posted that on our private Slack. I just didn't want messages to sit there, even though you could pause probably. But yeah, so there's other people um, commenting there, so I notified my friends that I am live streaming as well. So okay. Ugh. All right, let's see. So I downloaded my typeface. Uh, so well, this is all I need really. So let me just get rid of this. Okay, let me see what's there. And I just did a mistake. Oh no, it's good. All right, cool. So I'll just say enter, and then I'll put this here. And what I'll do is, let me go to my Sublime text. I'll, what? Shouldn't have been here. Okay, so let me go like this, and all right, cool. Getting there slowly but surely. I don't have enough fonts here, so I'll just create a new folder. Fonts, enter, and then I'll put my fonts to Essence. All right, cool. All right, fonts, enter, and then I need my CSS here. So what I need here, I think what usually works is my 400. So I like the 700 one, so enter 700. This one is what I need. And 400, let's see, I'll keep both 400 and 300, so I'll just do this. Shit. What was it? Right here? Enter normal 700. And all right, so let me do this. I don't need that in italic, but I'll grab all three of these. I'll close that, don't save it. Go here. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let me just see how I have it set up on my other project. I just don't want to go over. I think I can combine all of them. So I'll go here. Is that this one? Am I linking to that? I'll just grab this simpler version here and leave it open. Alright, so let me see what I've done here. So if I go to global CSS, there's nothing there, no fonts. So I guess I'm loading that on my header. Font CSS, okay, got it. That's what I'll do here on my end as well. And I guess why do I have two files there? Same. So I'm just grabbing everything? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, I guess so. Why do I have two of them? Alright, so I'll just keep that as is and link to it. So I'll go header meta and what I do here, like that, style sheets. And I'll get rid of Chivo. And it's now web assets, fonts, enter CSS. That's what it is. Enter CSS. Okay. Okay, okie dokie. And I'll comment these two out because I don't need them right now. And if I can have my website without those, that would be awesome. That's Google Analytics, is it? Oh, Facebook Pixel. Do I need Facebook? Yeah, I do. I was running some ads, so maybe I'll just leave it there. Bing, 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 bing. So styles I have there, fonts I have there. I think I'm good to go. This is not going to change global styles. Well, okay. Let me just remove that. And this should work if I do that. Enter. Let me see. Enter. There's nowhere else. All right, cool. So let me see if I refresh it, what happens. Is that Chivo? Is that not Chivo? It's not. That is not. That's Arial, is it? Yep, because the T here, it's flat, and this one is not, so it can't be. So it's still picking up Arial. Let me move my face down here a little bit more. Small area down there. There's probably a better way to do this. I'll just do it next time. I enter. What if I do that? What's gonna happen? Oh no, let me just do Arial, and it's probably gonna be the same. Yeah. All right, cool. It's not picking up enter. Header meta. So what am I doing here? Web assets, fonts. Web assets, fonts. Oh, enter folder. Sorry about that. All right, cool. So this should be good to go. Is it? It is. Good. And that I think is 700, is it? It's gotta be 400. All right. Okay, so that is set. And what else I will do? I will actually remove this border here. I don't like it anymore, and I think that's so let me remove that. Menu has got to be header wrap. Header wrap. That's what it is. I'll just remove that for now. Maybe on scroll. I'll keep that fixed. Ah, I need JS. You see? I actually need JS. I knew it. I can't get rid of it completely. Yeah, it's okay. Let me just open it up. I'll keep them. Menu toggle, I guess I can keep that, even though there won't be a menu. I'll just comment it out. Okay, so what I'll do is I will, yeah, I want to have that fixed. But what I want is for the shadow to appear once I'm scrolling down, right? So I'll have the header wrap with the box shadow. So I'll say wrap shadow, and I'll have this one here, and I'll add a transition of 15. seconds. Cool. So once we scroll, and where do I have the script for scrolling? Where can I find that? I'll just go and stack. Too lazy to look at my files right now. Not even Slack. I'll just say jQuery on scroll. I guess scroll top. I just use this at did I use that at a client website? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let me see here on scripts what I have. Window. There we go. There we go. I love this stuff. It's just the code I can reuse. All right, so it's actually basically the same thing. So I'll say add class. What was it? Wrap shadow, right? But I added right away wrap shadow. Oh, and let me not forget, header wrap is fixed now. So I'll say position fixed, top 0, left 0, right 0. I just want to add like a background red just to see what's happening. I'll just comment this out for now. Let me see. Close that. Cool. All right, so that's fixed. It's not going anywhere. That's awesome. I'll let this on. Background brand is out. Now my tagline will be pushed out because this is not taking any it's fixed, so it's not taking any pixels up here. So mindful multitasking tagline is up. So if I there we go. So it should be but that's like really late. Let me see. Scroll more than 1. I'll just make it 10. Remove class, wrap shadow. Maybe remove transition completely. How about that? Let's see what happens. And I'll just push this down. So that is my hero, which is margin 70. H1 hero, H1 hero. Let's just do 200 for now. Just want it out of the way. Let's see. You guys can give me just a quick second. Okay, I'm back. All right, so there we go. Oh, I want to give it a white header wrap. Guys, give me just one quick second, please. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I need to add the white background to the header wrap. So when the background is scrolling, you can just scroll below that. And now it's going above. Okay, so I have a Z index problem, which is fine. I'll fix that. Just wanted to see if I need an animation for this one or not. I'll just add it back. Transitional 0.5 seconds. See what happens. Still, I need it a little smoother. But it's like delaying so much. It feels like it's delaying a little bit. Oh. No, I shouldn't have that. Just have it appear whenever I'm scrolling. So there's a sort of difference. Why is it delaying when I'm going up there? It's like it stops and then it disappears. Maybe it's my computer running slow from the OBS running in the background, the streaming. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the way I want it. Let me just see the width here, what I have. Let me just put the music on. I like it. Working music. Just turn it off a little bit more. Just so I hear my kids screaming, and not only you, because with the music on, I only hear myself. By the way, my kids are with someone there, so I don't think they're by themselves. Alright, cool. Okay. What is the width of my header? 1200 that's it? Okay, cool. So that's what I want for this one here as well. I want a 1200 width. Wrap should be 1200. Okay, so let me go to wrap. 1200. Alright, cool. So that should bring it in line with my. There we go. Alright, that's cool. I like having things nice and neat. So what do I do with mindful multitasking? Maybe I'll just bring it to center. Maybe. Let me see. Break it to center big, and then I'll have my video below, and I'll have a little copy there. That's what I'll do. Cool. All right, let's do that. So I'll say mindful multitasking, hero, home copy. It's weird how I set this up. I'm not going to touch it. I don't want to be a purist right now. The idea is to launch at the end of the day, at the end of the session. The quicker we do it, the happier everybody will be, including myself. So H1 hero, let's go to H1 hero and then say, so I'm going to be working a lot with my existing copy, and I'm not going to try to clean it up right now, which means I will probably never clean it up. But no, the idea is to launch and have it clean. I mean, it's clean, it's not that bad, but I'm not going to go crazy and picky about every single little detail. All right, that looks better. Maybe I'll make it bigger. So this is what I want to do here. I wanted to write a copy here. Mindful multitasking. Is it multitasking one word? Multitasking. Yeah, I guess it's one word. Why do I have to? Maybe I'm doing it just so task sticks out. Did you mean multitasking? Yes, that's what I meant. Okay, I guess I can do that, is it? I can do anything I want, I guess. It's my website. Damn it. Maybe I can't do everything I want. Mindful multitasking. It's just the word tasking gets lost. I don't know if I like that. I'll just break the rule here for now. And if enough people tell me it's wrong, then I'll just get off it. Mindful multitasking. Cool. All right. I kind of like that. So let's go to the copy. And home copy, I will say this. Home copy P. Where's home copy P? That is, this is what I'm looking for. Home copy P, text align, center. Or no, I'll just say this. I'll make it a width 70%, margin auto, and then background red. I want to see where it sits on the screen. And then text align, center. I guess that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe 75%. All right. Okay, 4 viewers. Hey, hi. Happy to have you here. You can comment as well if you want to tell me something. Why do I have to say? Okay. Let me see. Open a new web browser. Okay. what I have to do here. Oh, if I were to comment, okay, never mind. I probably won't have the fingers, of the hands to do that. So, anyways, um, okay. So background red, we'll remove that. Mindful multitasking. I want this image here, which will be a video actually. I'll record that in a bit. It's gonna be like really not raw, but it will be quick. So I want to have that in center as well. Um, how about I just say home copy center? What? Home copy. Where are you? There we go. Text align, center. Um, index. I don't need that. Position relative. I need that. Max width. Why? Why do I have that smaller? Oh, that's weird. I wrap. Okay. Let's just remove unnecessary things. Text align center. Let's see what happens here. On a better company. Cool. All right. So I like the layout already. Mindful multitasking. Cool. All right. So this is what I wanted to say. It's gonna be raw for now, but I'll see if I can get it. Um, um, maybe it's a good idea to let me see. To commit some changes here, just in case. My laptop is hooked up to the electricity. Was it CWeb? Was it? Oh, such web. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. So git add, git commit, starting a new version. Okay. What am I doing? Of course it's not. All right. There we go. I'm not even noticing my errors. Okay, git commit. Cool. Very nice. All right, so let's go back to here. Working well. Let me just remove some stuff that I don't need. Run a better company with Claritask. So I'll say this. This is what I wanted to say. Let's face it. We all want to work better and tell ourselves. I'm just gonna write without editing myself, and then I'll just edit later. I mean, now after I write it. We all want to work better and tell ourselves that we're mindful about it, or use various tricks and techniques to try and focus and stay on top of one thing at a time. But that it never works out like that, does it? We end up juggling between personal stuff, work tasks, phone calls, and everything else that's thrown our way before lunch. Lunch, not launch, lunch. Let's stop fighting. So let's stop fighting it and actually use it to our advantage. Say advantage. Claritask helps you navigate through multiple deliver without feeling overwhelmed. You no longer have to worry about what you were working on right before that call that threw you off. You can quickly get back on task right away. You don't need 20 minutes to get back into the zone. And then we'll software here. So I guess I'm saying what the problem is right now on the first paragraph. Second paragraph, I'll shorten these by the way. Second paragraph, I'm introducing a solution, and then I'm giving more about it. So Claritask helps you organize yourself and others in your team by quickly organize yourself and others in your team by quickly. I don't need a comma here. I was gonna set up. I'm not gonna edit myself. By quickly allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks, comments, and get back right on track. Feel relaxed, in control, and take back your life while still multitasking and not avoiding something that's like I want to say, let's not avoid how we're built. It's not something, and not avoiding how we're built. Something so ingrained in us, biologically ingrained in us, something biologically ingrained. Is it multitasking biologically ingrained in us? I'm a biologist. All right. Okay, so this is going to be an essay. And I'm going to call this tournament. Let's just leave it there. Let me just set up. What are we doing? All right, cool. Get it. I knew it was going to be like that. Oh my gosh. All right. Who does this well? Oh, Fathom, I think, has this well. Fathom. Where is Fathom? Use Fathom. Oh. I just saw this yesterday, actually. I know they don't. Oh, I like that. That's even narrower. I don't know if it fits me, but hey, what are they using, by the way? Are they using Inter as well? Maybe not. No, they're using Inter. My favorite of all. Why is it? Let me see. Maybe they're not. Are they? Intervar? What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they are. It looks like Inter. I mean, that A has that little thing going down. Did they have a T here? Yeah. So that's that super bold. But yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. I don't know if I wanted that narrow, but I really like what they're doing. So I'm going to keep that on. So yeah, I like how they have their, tagline really thick. So let me see if I can do the same. Why is that 700 not so? No, that doesn't fit me. No, that's nothing mindful about that. Even like now I'm thinking maybe I should be like at 500. All right, let's play up. There we go. Mindful multitasking. Why not? 100 pixels, since it's only like, oh, no, that's not even real. Mindful multitasking. That is cool. I like 7, by the way, number 7, if you haven't noticed already. Okay, 300. That's getting better. Bold is not going to work for me. I'm liking like how it's looking on 500. It doesn't go with arrows up. Yeah, that type is so freaking awesome. Alright, so if I do that at 700 like I had it before, see, like I have letter spacing here too, so it's like Yeah, see, I don't like that. I have to letter space that. So what happens if I do this and this? No, you know, likey. Okay, let's just keep letter spacing there. 700, and like let's just go nuts with it. Ew, no. Are we back at 3? So 3 I think is, yeah, 700 minus 3 is 70%. Was it 500 better? Ah, no, let's leave it for now. Let's see what happens. 1A, hero. Where is hero? My hero, H1 hero. So it's 70 here. 70 pixels. And then, what did I have? Yeah, why do I have these two together? We should just comment that out for now. Do I have an H2 in there somewhere? Do I? I don't have an H2 here for now on my hero. H2 hero. Let's see, that's the only spot I have hero. Just comment it out for now. And or no, I have some other attributes there that I want to keep. So let's just say margin is fine, line height is fine, color, okay, cool. Text align center, that's what I want. And then margin is different already, letter spacing. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, why is that still going up there? Header wrap, zoomed at 10. Let's not have that going up there like that. Does it go underneath? Yay! Okay. I want to have these on so people can sign up quickly. Where's my... Why is it being delayed so much? If I go quick, it's like not even picking it up. Almost. Yeah, okay. What if I scroll and then the menu appears? That's kind of not cool. Mindful multitasking. Let's face it, we all want to work better and tell ourselves that we're mindful about it, or use various tricks and techniques to try and focus and stay on top of one thing at a time, but it never works out like that, does it? We end up juggling between personal stuff, work tasks, phone calls, and everything else that's thrown our way before lunch. So let's stop fighting it and actually use it to our advantage. Let's make it smaller and then greater. Home copy with, so let's go, oh, that's looking better. Maybe let's do small, but I'll stay at 21. Now let's do 18. 18, can we do 18? 19 seems to work. All the way 300, 400. Ooh, I like the bold one. Oh, that's my daughter. Guys gotta give me a second. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me just see if there's any comments or anything like that. Um, so Alexander says, sorry to interrupt, but one question is you put the strings here directly. How do you take care of localization, different languages in case you need to? I'm not sure if you mean about the website being different languages, which is not going to be for now. Um, I don't know if that's what you mean, Alexander. If you're like still on, you can comment maybe on that as well. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat so much because it's on this separate window. I wish I had like a two monitors. Um, so I'm gonna remove myself real quick here because I'm eating as well. I don't want to. I don't want to be seen eating on live. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know if that looks good. Yeah, I like that. So let's just go home copy P. Home copy P. Alright, font size 19 pixels, font weight 500, and then color. I'll just give it a. I want to give it a warm. Let's see what color that is now. It is black, right? Is it? Well, I actually want to have it this sort of color here. That's the color I want. Color. I mean, it's unnoticeable, but it's like a little brownish black. That copy is overwhelmingly long. I'll be right back, guys. One more second, please. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm back, guys. So I'm looking at this copy. It's overwhelmingly long. Um, so let's see. Mindful multitasking. What's called multitasking? Let's face it, we all want to work better and tell ourselves that we're mindful about it, or use various tricks and techniques to try and focus and stay on top of one thing at a time. But it never works like that, does it? We end up juggling between personal stuff, work tasks, phone calls, and everything else that's thrown our way before lunch. So stop fighting and actually use stop fighting it and use it and actually use it to our advantage. Maybe that's like a new line. Let's make this smaller. So yeah, I like that. 60. Yeah, let's do that. Home copy P 60. And and then I'll do this strong. Okay, oh cool. So let's see what happens now. So like this. And actually use it to our advantage. So why is not pushing it down? I don't like the bolt in it. What's happening here? What? What is this relative? Oh, didn't close it. That's why. I don't know. Like having that much copy, that just doesn't look right. Uh, what do they do here? Fathom is a simple, lightweight, privacy focus. Okay, so they give you a tagline. Some news. That's pretty cool, actually. And they go down on features and on the screenshot, but I don't want to have it like that. I want to have, maybe that's cool actually to talk about some of the features. Interesting. And then have the screenshot, then all these people saying good stuff about it. And it's so clean, so nice. And it's one page, so that works awesome. They don't have a menu on top, right? Just have this one goes home and then that. So we're sort of sitting on the same lines. Uh, I don't know if I can have it that narrow. Maybe I can do narrow, but not that narrow. What if I did what they did? So theirs is narrower center, but it's not text align center. It's like on the left aligned. I could maybe do that, but I want to have the video below and talk about all this copy here. If I were to stop here, yeah, if I were to stop here, what happens to the solution? Nothing. Or maybe I can just go on forever. Okay, so let me have the button here that says sign up today. It's surprising how they don't have, like, there's a not fixed. It's just like one. You can only sign up from here. I want to have it up here, even for people that log in. I want to have it be up there. That's what I want to do. Header wrap. Where is my header wrap? A header, is it? Okay, let's see. What is it? 1000. No, it's too small. Too small. Let's just way too small. Let's just go 1200 where we were. Mindful multitasking. I can put this in a box thing. Um, so home copy is, does that look better? It does look better. I can do the same with hero. So I can say um, with, what is it, max width here? Home copy? Not home copy, but P. Width. I just say width. Oh, let's just go with width for now. I'll fix it later. I'll seriously fix a lot of these things. Just don't want to keep you here forever. I just want the visuals right, and then auto, but not center. Cool. Okay, that's better. And I always hate this little thing here. It's not lining up because this typeface is bigger. This font size is bigger. Let me just go fix H1 hero and then say 60 with 60%, and then color. Margin is auto here, and then just remove that. I could have copied the whole thing, but anyways, I like to do more work than I should. Home P, let me just give it a little bit of a, so I'll say padding 2 pixels, but I know what's gonna happen, nothing. Hey, did I forget what is happening? Would I have the color here, the orange one? Because I don't have it's on my column there. Mindful multitasking. And this was savvy. Okay. Was that what I had? Yeah. And then the P, what is home copy P? So home copy, remove the center, have it sitting to the left, but I need to bring it in a bit because it's not lining up and I want it to line up. And padding 0.2 pixels. What if I do 10 pixels? I just want to see what happens. It's nothing. Yeah, something. Seven, 6. All right. I think that's better. Oh, yeah. It's okay that it's sticking out to the side here, and then I'll have my my video a little bigger here. And I don't need to create new account right away. I can use it below because I have it here already, and I don't want to take that space. So what I'll do is I'll have my image right below that, but maybe a little less wide. So I'll take this copy from here and just put it. So who's working on what? It's gonna be video, so it's not gonna matter. Okay. Still too big, that image. Home copy image. So let's see, home copy image, where do I have that? Image shot 100%. What? Yeah, that's 100%. But it has that, I took it as a screenshot, and it has that white background, so it actually lines up with that. But I don't want it to be that big anyway, so what I want to do is I want to try like 85 and then see what happens. It probably brings it home a bit. And if I make it, I'll just get it a display. Oh, I'm working on a new keyboard. It's still getting used to the keys. Display block margin, auto. The margin up there is way too much. That's what I'm looking for. I'd actually like that. I'm not sure I'm okay with a copy not showing the solution that I was looking for. I can bring that a bit higher. So uh, let's do the 20. Maybe like have the space be similar to that. So I think that's good. And this will be the video with a play button. Mindful multitasking. Oh, looks better already. Let's compare it to first the actual version on live. Yeah, that's crap. Of course, Claritask is not growing with a website like that. It will shoot through the roof at 200% MRR growth month to month with this one compared to the other one. Oh my gosh, how can I? This is crap. And I actually paid for this. Well, it's not their fault. It's yeah. Anyways, okay, I like that already. Oh, if I lined up Claritask here, and then this one here, it'll be just too small. Let's just be there for now. Maybe as we move forward, I'll do that. Mindful multitasking. But see, I think people expect to have some sort of button that says like sign up, like this one here. So I might have to do that after all. Yeah, I'll just leave it up here and then down here as well, like the green color. Let's face it, we all want to work better and tell ourselves that we're mindful about it. We all want to work better and tell ourselves that we're mindful about it. Or use various tricks and techniques to try it. That's a long sentence. We all want to work better, right? We tell ourselves, okay, let's just clean that copy a bit. We all want to work better, right? We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it by using various techniques. Let's just use little tricks. Various techniques to try. We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it by using various techniques. What? We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it by using various techniques to try and focus and stay on top of one thing. What? That doesn't make sense. We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it by using various techniques and try that. Let's see what I had before. We tell ourselves that we're mindful. Tell ourselves to be mindful about it. We use various tricks and techniques to try and focus and stay. What did I do before that? Tell ourselves. We all want to work better, right? We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it, or use various tricks and techniques to try and focus. Use various techniques to try and stay on top. I want to keep it a little bit lightweight. We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it, or use various techniques to try and stay on top of one thing at a time. Does that make sense? But it never works out like that, does it? We end up juggling between personal stuff, work tasks, phone calls, and everything else that's thrown our way before lunch. Let's stop fighting it and actually use it to our advantage. Okay, I think it's really coughing. Am I streaming? I am. So the video will be here. Let me just, for the hell of it, try bringing this in and see what happens. Where's my header? Okay. I'm gonna bring it to the size of the actual screenshot. Is that about right? This one's still sticking out a bit. So What if I do this? Oh no, I didn't want to take a photo. Just want to measure it. I can bring that in a bit, and I can bring that in a bit. I think for the same amount. So let me try that again. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know. It's kind of small. I don't know if I like that. It's just making everything disjointed. Let me just go back to where it was. Because I think it makes sense once you start scrolling. Yeah, there we go. What if I brought this a little bit higher up? And maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Is so one here. So let me just do this with 150 because that was arbitrary. Anyways, did I say that? Yeah, I did. Okay, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's better. So I want to bring this button down here, create new account before the video because I think that's expected and people, you know, users will not think this as some blog, going down. So you have to sign up. So let me see if I have the button ready here. I don't. And I don't have the button, so I will have to use that one from the menu, which I don't know if this is going to work without tweaking classes a bit. Doubt it will work. Let's see. And I need to make the home copy. Shoot. So let's do this. Div class home copy in, and then bring all those together so they're at 60. Oh, no. Yeah, because this one's going to shoot out. But it shouldn't be on home copy anyway. So let's do this instead. Okay. If I were to bring that in inside of all that, maybe I should do that. And copy in. And I'll just make that 60%. And then remove the width from one HQ row and home copy P, and then have home copy. What was home copy? Is it sitting alone anywhere? It's not. Yeah, it is. Home copy in with 60%, and then margin auto that. Auto. Okay. Let me see if I had some margin auto as well, which we don't need now. I mean, it can be like this. Doesn't need that. And then here, home copy P, we don't need that either. So if everything, create new account. Woohoo! Oh no, that's it outside. Why is it sitting outside? There we go. Now we're better. Alright, so home copy in, but then we're gonna need to fix up. Remove that. I guess that's why I had it like that. Open up Pandora's box now. Let me just go back to where I was here with 60%. Oh my god, my keyboard. It has like some foreign language characters. And but it's just, I mess up my great stuff, Val. There we go. Okay, we're good now. What we need to do is fix this button here, which doesn't look good at all. I want it like that. I just copy pasted that. Like, why is this arrow different? Oh, because that's on CSS. Good lord. Home copy A, that's what I have. Yeah, home copy A, so I need to comment that out. Home copy A. Let's just go there. And let's just go register. Alright, so let's do this. Home copy A. Register. Let's just give it a class anyway. Home copy A. Register hover. Alright, and then just there we go. I think we're good now. Let's see if it shows up. No, we're not. Because it's missing the other class as well. So I think it should be like here as well. Home copy A register. Because it has classes from menu elements, and that's the line height, I believe. It's causing that weird size shift. Good lord, that's huge. Okay. Line height, yeah? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. So let's do some fixing here. Copy register. Let's just do line height 100%, margin 20%, 0 on the sides, and then color white. Color is white already, but it's much smaller than that one. This one's because line height is probably bigger up here. Let's see what I have going here. There's no line height declared at all. So let's see if I do auto, what happens. Line height auto. No, it's gonna pick it up. There's no line height auto, is it? Normal. Well, it's still not picking it up. But anyways, what I think, I don't like the font size either. So what I'll do is this. I'll have my font size at 25 pixels, is it? That's just a little bit big. That's the size of the text above, so create new account. I think I like that better. And then just have the padding at 20 pixels and I'll just fix it. Okay, that's much better. So I'll have this one at 50 pixels and then 15, 15. And then the arrow should be to the right. Which I want to give a little bit more. Where's that thing? So, background position. And I want to do this. Center right. Not 10 pixels, but I'll just try 20 pixels. I want it to be a little bit more inside. Is it? Yeah, that's too much. So I'll just do a 15 pixels so it matches the size here, and then just push it a little bit farther away. Maybe 67. And we should be good to go. Not quite. 60. I can do with an inspect element. Maybe this area should be the same as this one here. My gosh, I was, like looking at the current website. And I'm surprised there's registrations actually. So 55 actually is fine, I guess. All right, create new account. That's good. That's good. Maybe I could be a little bit higher in the copy. Let's see. What do I do here? 20 pixels. So what if I did 30, 30 and 0 below? Okay, much better, much better. Yeah, I can still push it a little bit down. I'm listening to music on my earphones. That playlist I showed you earlier, which I really like while working. It's sort of not fast. It's just enough to sort of. Okay, cool. Uh, myself down here. Okay, so I like this one. I'm not sure if I want to play with copy being lighter. Let's see what happens. So if I go, hmm, maybe, maybe a little warmer and lighter. Yeah, it's just too red now. I don't know. Not really sure about that. I mean, it looks nice. Okay, so what if we do that 70? Ooh, that's like red. Let's keep that for now. Home, copy, P. I think we're ready to move down a bit, but I'll take a little break before I move to the next section. I don't want to burn myself out. The goal is to launch this today, deploy it and everything. Uh, so yeah, I'll be right back. Test. Okay, I'm back. I was experimenting a little bit with audio. I don't know how to turn it off when I am going on a break. The microphone is still picking up stuff. So I'm just opening up the YouTube channel here to see if it's picking up this new setup I have here. Audio input capture and then display capture. So I'm just gonna wait because there's a little delay from streaming to actually appearing here. Okay, so that works, I guess. I still don't know how to um, turn it off when I'm away. Starting soon. Let me see real quick. Um, media source. There's nothing like that to stop the audio. I did it in settings, but I don't know if you have to restart. Um, I was Googling it, and you have to disable it here, which I did. It doesn't say requires a restart. Streaming, recording. Mm, yeah, so anyways, I'll try to, if I go on a break again, I'll try to, yeah. Let me just make a quick Twitter announcement as well. It's AM right now, so a lot of people are probably working. It's a Thursday, so I don't expect a lot of people to watch me, but this could be watched later anyway. I can even maybe cut it. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, to be honest. So let me just get the tweet real quick and just retweet that. A retweet with comment. Yeah, sure. Okay, just retweeted that. Excuse me. I don't know how the voice is. I don't have an extra USB plug. Next time, the voice will be much better. But today, you have to deal with. You and I both have to deal with just the audio coming from my JBL headphones. Sorry for that. Okay, so I like this. Oh, I can even deploy it at this point. Um, so next thing I'll do, I'll just make everything smaller for now, and then see where we land later on. So create new tab. Not sure what to do with this copy. Let me put it back onto the home as well. And okay, so this is kind of like a feature, so I want to keep this in case I want to use it again. Just want to hold on to it. So let's see where we are. We have the mindful multitasking. Maybe I needed like another to say what it is. So this is the value, I guess. This is the benefit. But then I want a quick header of what it is. Manage tasks across I had something in my mind the other day. Not calling it a project management, but sort of mentioning tasks and projects in one. I was saying in my head, uh, task management app that allows to manage your projects, something like along those lines. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. A task manage app that gives you task management app a task management app. A task management app. Gives you back a piece. Is it a piece of mind? A piece of mind, not piece like the piece, a chunk. Piece of mind. Is it? Piece of mind. Did you mean peace of mind? It's alright, so it's peace of mind. Peace of mind. It's test manager app that gives you back a peace of mind while managing your projects. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. We got that covered. Test management app that gives you back a peace of mind. So that has, I think, bang. That has, who has this? Does my H1 have that? Yeah, it does. So let's just remove that for a second. 0. So H1 hero is 0 below. There we go. Okay, let's just do that. And then for H2, let's do this. Let's give it a font size 23. Much better. 19 is actually the same as the copy below, so I'll just say 23 pixels. Font weight 700. Okay, it's not bad. Line height 100%. That's just, it's too close to type. Okay, maybe 135. 125 is fine. And then margin, I'll give it a 20 pixels on top and then below. So it seems a lot. That's better. The task management app that gives you back a peace of mind. Gives you back. Managing your projects. Yeah. Do I need a full stop there? It's probably do. Okay, so home copy H2 doesn't exist as a class on its own. So home copy H2 is just sitting there as part of that whole thing. I like sometimes to combine things, but later on it causes me problems. Not problems, but I have to overwrite a lot of stuff. So that's better, I think. And then give it a little period at the end of the word, that sentence, so it looks better. Mindful multitasking. Task management app that gives you back a peace of mind while managing projects. Okay, that's clear enough, I guess. Let's face it, we all want to work better, right? We tell ourselves that we're mindful about it or use various techniques to try and stay on top of one thing at a time. But it never works out like that, does it? We end up juggling between personal stuff, work tasks, phone calls, and everything else that's thrown our way before lunch. So let's stop fighting it. And actually, let's stop fighting and use. Let's stop fighting. Let's stop fighting and use multitasking as a superpower. So let's stop fighting and use multitasking to our advantage. Let's stop fighting and use multitasking to our advantage, I guess. Create a new account. If you don't want to create a new account, just keep scrolling. I almost want to see like something in the background, like little things like intercom background chat that he has, all those things. Maybe a little, yeah, let's just keep it clean. Let's not go crazy. Alright, this will be a video. There's more text here to read for people that like reading. And Claritask, everything you need to succeed. Bring your entire company Claritask. Like, I want to make this smaller before I work on more tweaks. And then if I do that, I think this will be light years ahead of where Claritask is right now. So this is what we have now. It doesn't look good at all. Yeah, this doesn't look good. This looks better. You want to give this a little bit more. Make this closer to this one. What do you think? Maybe. So maybe 20. What if this was like a header part of this copy here? They're so close together, like type size wise, 19. 3, it's like 4. What if I let myself loose and go to 25 here? 27, 30. No, it just starts competing with the one above. I think 27 is fine. I know there's ways to like keep the ratio and stuff, but like I really like the opticals. I just visually want it to make sense to me. I don't want to be like super picky about it. Do I want to keep it more part of that? I guess I could. Let's just go 20 to 15 here. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is fine. And then I'll have my video here. So if people dig it, they will sign up. If they don't, they probably won't scroll it at all. So I like where we are right now. It's been an hour and some minutes. I took little breaks here and there. It looks good on laptop as well. I'll have to fix the responsiveness of it. But this is what I want to do. I want to leave this copy for now here. Let me see if I have any reminders here. So an hour and 44 minutes I've been working. Some story, message below the tagline. I have that. What were the ideas? Smaller copy. Yeah, this is not going to work. So I'm just going to delete that task. Intro typeface is done. Smaller copy. Yeah, I can keep that on for a little bit. Tagline and homepage. I did that. Just going to clear these tasks out. So what else I'm thinking of doing today for deployment? So let me just make a list here. Task group. So for deployment, I'll say homepage, make everything smaller. Look at notes from April Dunford's book sheet, and then responsiveness. So yeah, I think this is good. I think I'm gonna be done so quick. I mean, I'm gonna launch something in like a few hours, and then I'll come back to it. Because then I'll have to do a lot more work, like not streaming because it's gonna take so long. Yeah. Let me just go quickly here. All right, there's no copy. Oh, I'm not streaming. Oh my gosh, sorry. There we are. You probably heard my voice, but anyway, so I think what I was doing is I added this here just to have a little header leading to this. So this is a benefit. This is sort of like a technical explanation of what the app does. There's some story to this, create account, and then I'll have this one here, a video of me talking quickly about maybe 20, 30 seconds tops about just showing what you can do quickly, and maybe have people get the aha moment before signing up, and they'll say like, oh my god, this is the best app I've ever seen in the world. I'm going to sign up for it and pay right away. That's the idea. That's what we all want, I guess. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this, but 85% happy for now. Maybe once I look at it tomorrow again after deploy, I will tweak it again. The video will go here. Leaving this block of copy here, maybe I'll add some headers, but I just want to go down here and make everything smaller, bring it to center, just a little tighter together, and then deploy. So let's get on it. Cool. So let's see. This is like a class that is used throughout. So I'll make it 700. What happens if I do 100? Yeah, that's just too much. What happens in 7? Okay, 800 is okay. But I think 7 is the real one. I even like the lightweight. What do I have up there? 500? What's the main tagline? That's like 700, I think. Yeah, there's 700. And then I have each two at 700 as well. So maybe I should just stick to that. Let's just see where we're sitting here as a center sort of thing. What if I had everything as wide, or maybe as narrow as this one, have images and videos stick out, and then just have the width. Uh, this shouldn't be orange, by the way. It should be. I think I messed up something. So what was it? Register? Was it? Auth menu. Auth menu. Where are you? Okay, so cool. I probably messed up a comma somewhere. See, there it is. Okay, so it should be green. Dark green, there we go. This one should be dark green as well, and this one is orange. And then we go up, the shadow appears. There we go. Okay, it's fine. That is final. All right, so let's bring in this copy here, H2. So let's make it a 70 pixels like the one above. It's 700. What? And then it sits at 3 pixels, I think it sits. There we go. Cool. But I don't like the width of it. Maybe I can start doing the stuff at this width, like for the rest of the copy. Okay. Okay. But I need some wrapper. Home copy in is too small. Yeah, home copy. That's the width, the entire width. And then I need a new wrapper. So I'll just say mid wrap. Mid wrap. All right, so let's just go with mid wrap. Div class mid wrap. I honestly need to make everything so much smaller. These are all inside of that mid wrap. Maybe I'll leave the boxes out. Let me see where they are. So let me cut it here. This will be the end of mid wrap, and then I'll say mid wrap. Just let me go back to wrap up here. Add a class. Again, I mentioned before, like I'm just visually making everything look the way I want, and then after deployment, I'll go in and clear out some stuff. I won't go crazy about it, just to have some decency inside. Once I come back to it at a later date, I don't have to say, "Oh my God, who did this?" So I think I almost got it right. Where are we? Computer's working so slow because of the OBS running behind. I pretty much shut down everything, but I need the rest of these stuff. QuickTime is for my face here. Spotify. Listening to music, I was. So just playing now. Forgot to turn it on. I can't really close anything else. Okay, so let's go back to this mid wrap. I want to give it a red. I love adding red to this stuff while debugging and building background red. Okay, so what do we have here? We have about I guess 70 maybe, max width maybe like 90, 930. Almost there, almost there. I'm not sure if I'm like happy with that size. Anyway, oh look at that, man. Okay, very good. I want to take a photo. So mid wrap is 930. So my favorite numbers 3, 9, 3, 7, and 9. My favorite numbers of all. H2 subtag. Let's do this to that. 70 and then 700 for width, and then spacing at 3. And I just leave everything else as is. All right, let's getting better with smaller stuff. Image, I want it like this one up here, and what I'll do with that, I'll just kick it out. And this is actually wanting me to clean up something up here, which I should have done it before, and I didn't do it, and now I'm gonna have to do it again. So um, the image, where is the shot? Yeah, so the shot is sitting there. I don't want to stick it out, but that's gonna be horrible. Let me just see what I did with this one here. I want them perfectly similar. So that's sitting at 85% inside of home copy, and home copy has no width, so this can sit inside of a wrap. Wrap is at 1200. Okay. I was thinking I need a wrap. Well, a wrap is there, so mid wrap is what I'll do. I'll kick the shot out. Every time I have a shot, every time I have an image, and the class wrap like that. Just give it a little bit more space, so I know it's sitting on its own. And then shot, image shot is 85 always, and 20 pixels should be the default. But I'll just leave it there and have like have refresh this page so I see what's okay. That's better, but I need it at center. Image shot, image shot, 85 margin auto. I don't even know I need this. Let's comment it out for now. All right, let's see what we've done. So we have mindful multitasking, we have the copy, and we have the photo sitting nicely. Now I'm always feeling like I should have this wrap inside the size of my home copy. And I don't need a mid wrap at all, so I just save home copy again. Maybe change the name of it later on. Yeah, let's see. Home copy. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's a hero. Okay, never mind. Let's just not mess with that for now. Uh, home copy is at 60%, so mid wrap. Let's just do 60% here as well, and have it as a width. Oh, new keyboard, killing me. Mm, 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 mm. The margin of that is insanely big. Everything you need to succeed at 60. Weight is at 70. What happens if I do this at 900 just for the heck of it? No. 800? No. I know I tried this so many times. I still go back to 700, even though 800 is kind of like winking at me. Maybe I'll do this like at 2 pixels. Oh, 3 is fine. All right, let's play with that. H2 subtag is at 60, 800, and then we have margin of 50. What's that? I can always copy that. I don't know why I keep writing it twice. Oh, margin is 80. I had that wrong. I think I like that. And I have this block the size of this one. Okay, cool. I have a screenshot there, which is kind of outdated, but it's okay for now. Bring your entire company in Claritask and run each department in a secure online environment tailored to fit all user levels. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best copy ever written in the history of the web, but it's readable, I guess. And I can do what I can do with this. What's happening here? So I have something going on there. Padding is at 70. What if I did this? I said width 60% of what? No, why is that smaller? What is it sitting on? Oh, it's inside of mid wrap. Oh, okay, wait a second. What if I take that off? What's happening? But I'm inside of, am I inside of mid wrap? I am not. I'm inside of wrap. So let's just go down the line. Wait a second, buddy. This should have been mid wrap. So we'll remove the 1200 width for that, and then what will happen is that it will stretch out to the size of the padding inside. That's fine. I'm lost. Okay, so this one is mid wrap as well, isn't it? No, that was. Oh, that's what I did with mid wrap. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I gave it the 60%, same as home copy, so it needs shut. And then mid wrap again. I don't need mid wrap again here. I need it whenever I have copy. So this will go outside the window. Let me just get rid of that. And they sit on the same level. Just a little bit space to still make sense of them all. Comment is at padding is fine. What's that 1200 again? So I'm kicking it out at 30. So let me just bring it back to the wrap. And then padding is fine. And then width, 60%. Margin needs to be auto, so it's centered. Wait a second. Okay, so let's see how we're looking here now. No, that's not right. Still have a lot of space there. So what I need to do is, let me see. Oh, it would be nice if I can line up the copy with the actual image, right? Okay, that's a little better. So I need. I don't know. That's kind of nice, I guess. Just I need to make sure this size is it's the same as the one above. Font size 60. This is 800 maybe. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. Captera can sit there. I can make this smaller. Let me bring this back to the width of this one. Let's see where that is sitting like that. So client, then again we have the same thing going on. Mid wrap, vendors. Okay, so let's just let these loose for a bit. Let's not use the mid wrap yet. Client is there on its own. Comment again. Maybe we'll go back to that. Maybe we won't go back at all at the mid wrap. Let's see what's happening down here. Okay. Okay, so that's the width of that. That's sticking out that comment, which I don't really like it as much. I have this here. That's why it's sticking out. and padding with 78. So if I get this one 78 as well, it just becomes so big. And I have the border here. I don't know why these are sitting differently. Padding is at 50. So let me do this box sizing, border box. I don't have the original right here. But then I have padding is different. So I should just have it at 80 probably. Just like the other one below. So they match almost, but we have the box here. So let me just do box sizing border box. So it counts all of them together and they line up. So I'll just have this wider. So let's see at 91%. I'm just doing these arbitrarily, but then I'll clean up after the stream. Okay, so let me just copy that there. And I need to go to comment again. So comment was what, 91 here? And then I'll just have box sizing and border box. So everything is counted within that width. Borders and patterns and everything, so it's nicely lined up. But one thing I don't like about the comment is that it's so big, and I want to make that smaller. So this is what I'll do. I'll just do this. Like I want it to be like a comment. The other one is like a message. This one is a comment. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Even like it. This. I don't know if I need the text shadow anymore. It's nice to have it there. So let's leave it at 50. So client H3 in a second. This is client H3 is 50. That's about it. And then client, where's the client? I'll have this as 50. What was the other one? Oh, the other one is at 80. That's why I did this at 80. Yeah, this is right. So maybe this could go even less. Yeah, not sure I like that. And then what I want to do is actually give it a little bit padding to the right, a little bit more padding to the right because I want it to sort of line up nicely to the left and then push this copy them all. Why is it not pushing it? Oh no, not client. Is it client? Let me see what's happening. It is 100, but still copy is too long. So what if I do 200 here? No, I don't know if I like that. Maybe I should just leave everything at 50. That's fine. It could be like that. Okay, so let's just do 50 here. And then I want this one, client head. So it's displayed block, but it's not pushing, it's inside of that. So client H3 span. Margin top. It should be okay. Okay. Like most complete project needs software we have used and we've tried them all. Okay. Granite is one of the first clients. They were in alpha. They were not supposed to pay because I asked them when I launched Claritask. Before I launched Claritask, I said, "Can you please bring your team and use Claritask for real?" And then he said, "Yes, of course." So they gave me a lot of feedback. A lot of the features that were built on Claritask was based on their sort of debugging and and them giving me feedback. They're a content marketing, social media marketing firm. And earlier this month, they said, "Hey, we want to pay. I know we're on the free forever account, like you promised, but we really want to pay because we really love Claritask. We love what you're doing, and we want to pay." So they're now a paid client. And this is great. And every time I do a call with him, he says, "Just please don't touch anymore anything because it's great. It's working for us. We have no complaints. Nothing is bothering us. It's really good. Our team is working fine. So just don't touch it." So that's them. Okay, it's already looking better. Bring your entire company. I somehow want this to be smaller. It's so big to read like that. Let's see what happens if I bring it down to. Oh, I already brought it down, but it's another class. That's what I want. Yes, TBH2. It's 50. Good. This is at what, 40? Should be 50 probably. Yeah, it's 50. They should all be the same. Claritask keeps you informed, your team productive, your projects running on time, projects on time, and your project deliveries. I don't like this. It's a orphan or a widow. I'm not sure. It's an orphan, I think. It's an orphan where it's on the same page, but on the next page is a widow. I really can't remember. But I don't like it sitting there on its own. I'd rather have like either 3 lines or maybe this one reaching to here. So let's see what we can do. Claritask keeps your team informed, keeps you informed, your team productive, and your project deliveries running. Projects. Uh, I know it's probably, yeah, I like that, but I don't know if it makes sense. Take your project to the next level. Never look back. Okay, that's fine. Don't like that this one is sticking out now. I don't like that at all. It's sticking out like that. So let's bring that home. Let's bring that home. That's sitting on wrap. Comment is at 91%. So let's go to features and do the same to that. Features. Bing, bing, room down, room down. So let's say width, 91%. And I do that again. Box sizing, 91. Border box. So the width, the borders, the paddings, and margins are counted within the width that we've set on CSS. And the wrong thing with it is that this needs to go up. Cool. Completed tasks. Let's just end it there. Completed tasks area. We don't need completed tasks area. Just want to end there as a block, hopefully. There we go. The image is now inside. I don't like it that. Oh, it is supposed to be that, is it? Let's see. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's a shot. Column evolving constantly. We can bring this in as well to make the font smaller. These are so big. I need to make them smaller. Cool. I think I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's an improvement from what do I have up there. Let's just bring this here. Boxes, box. Width, 91%. Margin, auto. Are we good? We're good. Are we good? We're good. We're good. Boxes. Alright, that's the one. Width, 91%. Margin. Cool. Yeah, I think I can deploy. Just I need to make sure some things are working right. I can make this one smaller. So let's just go ahead and do that. So it's not 25, 21. I can go a little bit higher on the height. And then let's just make this one tiny bit smaller as well. Okay, 30 box H3. Where are you? Box H3, 0. And then what is the one on top? H4. That is okay, but it's super light. I want it to be at 777. Oh, that's not good. 999 is better, I think, is it? What's between 999 and CCC? I'd see that's not good. Um, how do I get rid of that? So, H4, no, I just leave it at 777. It's not 777, is it? Oh, no, it's up here. So that would be the color of the text below, but all caps. You know, one thing I'm not happy about is like I want this sort of sensibility to bring down here, like this sort of smaller size, but I'll have to do this at another time. Uh, I'm going to be stuck here just tweaking paddings and positions. I don't want to bring them home a little bit more. Uh, and what I want is, and I like it how this ends here. Okay, very good. All right, so let's fix this for both Capterra and Technology Advice. So vendors are fine. Let's see the image here. Let's see the stars first. Those need to be much smaller. 50. Font size 50 for vendor span. All right. And the image is a little big, but let's see what happens. Is that better? One thing I don't like is the margin, which should be at like 130. Where are you, Capterra? Okay, this could be much smaller. So let's make this one 230. So looking at vendor's image. The stars, I need less padding here. 35 by 40. Okay. 35 by 40. There we go. That's better. Like my favorite part of this new design is this top part. So I need to go back to clean up this. Um, Pricing and free. I need to remove that. There's no free that I'm advertising. So footer pricing. Okay. Let me just look at the copy again, and I think I'm going to be ready to deploy something live. Claritask helps you navigate through multiple deliverables without feeling overwhelmed. You no longer have to worry about what you were working on right before that call that threw you off. You can quickly get back on task. Okay, so let me just clean that up. You don't need 20 minutes to, you can quickly get back on task and I'm back. You get back on task and into the zone and into the zone as you were. Claritask helps you organize yourself and others in your team by allowing yourself and others in your team by allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks and comments and get back right on track. I won't say the same thing again. So you organize yourself and others. You and your team. You and your team. And your team. Organize you and your team. And your team. By allowing you to quickly navigate through, I don't want parentheses there. By allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks and comments. Quickly navigate through tasks. Assign new ones. Reply to a comment. And keep delivering the best work you can. Feel relaxed, in control, and take back your life while still multitasking, not avoiding something biology created in us. I don't know about that. Let's see. That sounds like far-fetched. Claritask helps you navigate through multiple deliverables without feeling overwhelmed. You no longer have to worry about what you were working on right before that call that threw you off. You can quickly get back on task and into the zone. Claritask helps you organize yourself and your team. What? I'm repeating a lot of stuff. Uh, keep delivering. Am I streaming? I always have to look into this. Matthew, I know what you're thinking. I can't help it, man. Like I have to get back to this. I'm ashamed. I was speaking to Matthew yesterday and Tony. We have a mastermind together, and I was saying like I don't have the time, which I don't. But I woke up this morning. No, actually, yesterday I wanted to stream this because that's the least I can do. I can redo the website. So here I am. So that's what I'm doing, Matthew. I'm not going to say anymore what I'm not going to do. I keep not sticking to my word. To my not to my word. I tend to stick to my word, but like I tend to not stick to things that I'm not. What I say I'm not going to do. I keep like going back to, especially Claritask. Claritask helps you navigate through multiple deliverables without feeling overwhelmed. You no longer have to worry about what you were working on right before that call that threw you off. You can quickly get back on task and into the zone. Let me just make that into a new paragraph. So if somebody sees it, they can look up and see where it was coming from. Claritask helps you. Come on, so slow. I really need a new laptop. Claritask helps you organize yourself and your team by allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks, assign new ones, reply to a comment, and keep delivering the best work you can. Feel relaxed and control and take. Feel relaxed and in control while multitasking. While multitasking, and not try to avoid in control while multitasking, and not try to avoid. Feel relaxed and in control while multitasking, and not try to avoid a relax in control. At ease. Yeah. With ease. Ease. Alright, so this is gonna sell millions and millions of new accounts as soon as it's launched. Claritask organizes your team by allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks, assign new ones, reply to comment, keep delivering the best work you can. Claritask helps you organize yourself and your team navigate by Claritask you by allowing you to quickly navigate. Enables. I'm not gonna say it helps. I said it helps above. Enables. It helps you. It helps you organize. Where you go? Enables you. You can quickly back. It enables you. It enables you. I'm gonna say Claritask again. And Claritask at the end. Maybe some copywriter looking at me, just laughing at what I'm doing. Sorry, copywriter person. You can quickly get back on task into the zone. It enables you to organize yourself, to organize, stay organized. It enables you to stay organized. I wanted to mention that it's for teams also, but that's okay. It enables you to stay organized, assign new ones. I can say that here actually. Why is it removing it on scroll? Keep losing that. It enables you to stay organized by allowing you to quickly navigate through tasks, assign new ones, reply to a comment, and keep doing the best way you can. Feel relaxed and in control while multitasking with ease and Claritask. Woohoo! What? Oh my god, so many promises. But it actually does that to me. I mean, it helps me stay on top. I multitask between Claritask and other things. Wait a second, so that's not right. Why is it 700? Alright. Oh, whoa, don't go to Capterra. I can close this. I can close this as well. I think we're good to go. Let me just look how horrible the other pages look. Oh, wait a second. My paths are wrong. Who? See, now we're in trouble here. Crap. I need to bring this home. I need to bring it in. Benefits. I need to fix a global path. I'll do that after. Fits. I need to bring this in as well. Features. Same here. Pricing. What's happening here? Is this how it looks on live? Oh my god. No, it's wide. What is it looking here? Did I mess something up? Okay, I'll look into that. Let me just fix this copy first. So what I need to do, I need to make it the width of this one and then top copy. Oh no, I can make it the width of actual the width of the home copy. So that's what I will do. So let me just open this on a new tab. So I have the other one as a model sitting there. Okay. So let me go to benefits. I mean, they're all the same. Cool. So let me do this. I actually like working like this. I think I'm going to do this every day. I work so much faster and it's not as boring as when working on your own. So wrap is at 1200. And then what do we have for home copy? Home copy is sitting